Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. From Stern comes the 2013 Star Trek pinball machine based on the new Star Trek movies. And as a longtime fan of Star Trek and Star Trek The Next Generation and the Star Trek cartoons, I may find some faults with the newer movies, but this pinball machine is smoother than Romulan ale. Featuring the music, sound effects, and dialogue from the first two new Star Trek movies.
Pay with your life.
Screw you! I'm playing this at Papa World Headquarters, the Professional and Amateur Pinball Association. We're watching Mark II rock the machine here. Who agrees with me this is one of Stern's better games in the past few years. It just feels right. It kinda reminds me of their Transformers pinball machine I reviewed a few years ago, except it's better. Like most of their games, you choose a mission and then hit a bunch of ramps and blinky things. But their new Star Trek table just makes great use of the Star Trek license. All the ramps and the targets are well laid out, and we have the Vengeance from Into Darkness right in the middle. And the colors make sense too. While it's loud and certainly blinky, it's not overwhelming. And the designers at Stern also did a great job with the video display. It's cartoony and fun. It represents Star Trek well.
Prepare the red matter.
It's got great sound as well, and while I'm always terrible at explaining any pinball machine rules because I rarely understand them, you basically start your missions on the left and the right of the playfield, which can be tricky to hit. New Captain Kirk is so handsome, it's actually hard to concentrate on the game. She's got those piercing eyes.
Whoa, Jim, you're way off course.
Do you copy, Scotty?
Shut up! I'm gonna shoot for the blinky thing, right? I hit a blinky thing! I hit the blinky thing!
Leon Jackpot!
The mic is doing a fairly good job picking up the audio here. Star Trek just fills the room with noise. And I think this game has a lot to live up to because there's been several other excellent Star Trek pinball machines, including the original Star Trek and Star Trek The Next Generation. This ball is for Counselor Troy. Don't read my mind on that. I tend to prefer pinball machines with a sci-fi twist, so obviously this fits right in, and as a Star Trek fan, I expect it to be a good Star Trek experience, and it is. It's just a solid pinball machine. If you have any fears about whether or not it's better than Avengers, it is.
Destroy the drone.
Pretty sure that's what Counselor Troy said the other night. I think it's important to mention that this machine, while it's certainly flashy and loud, it doesn't overdo it. It's good for beginners and experts alike. Also, there's no Jar Jar Binks anywhere to be found. And that's a great feature regardless of what game it is, although it would have been fun to suck him into one of the intakes on the Enterprise. and then fly around the sun, go back in time, and eradicate his very existence. So there you have it, Star Trek Pinball. It's good. If you see this machine out there somewhere, you play it. If you're collecting for the home, check this one out. If you're disappointed, just build yourself a holodeck or watch Star Trek II on Laserdisc.
They should make a pinball machine based off of Star Trek IV, where you save whales. Huh? Transparent aluminum. It's the future. I did something right. Wow. That mark is defeating this mark by about 48 million points, so I've got some catch up to do.